Alright guys, here we are, we're at the chain. I've got the tension so it moves to about 10 mil. I haven't oiled it yet, and at the moment it's sitting just on the 5.1 there. Halfway between the 6 and the 5, there's a line here at the very top that that I go off of, and I move that 3/4 of a turn on this side. So we've now got to do the same this side. That's half. That's a quarter. And that wheel should be perfectly in line now. There's no scraping on the disc. Now we're going to check for tight spots. There's going to be a tight spot on this chain somewhere. There it is, right there. That's the tight spot. And there's a little bit of movement there even on the tight spot, so that's good to go now. And now I'm going to use this old Tesco mask to clean it and lube it. After I've tightened it back up, of course. So I got my spanner. And we want to go clockwise. And the spanner falls on the floor like it normally does. Metal thing. And it's funny, when you're not using the camera, everything goes fine. As soon as you fucking got a camera in your hand and trying to do stuff one-handed, it's alright, pain in the pain in the backside. But we'll get there. Maybe we're going to have to work left-handed, people. Yep. Might be slightly easier. This will get to a certain point, and then it will. Yeah, so it's just before that line. I did take the bolt off quite a long way with a nut from this bit here. It's getting tight. In a moment I'm going to put a screwdriver on the other side, because it's now moving the axle at the same time. So over this side here you got a hole. So I've got my screwdriver on that side, I've got my spanner on that side. I'll mount you guys there like that, whilst we give it the tweak. that's got it. That's got it, people. Ain't going nowhere. Now, just to make sure that these, always give it that because it's tight there. I don't want to lose my bolts here, so I'll just give them a nip, make sure they are tight there, because that ain't going to move. Job done. Right, now as you can see, this is, it's not looking that bad. That's the tight spot. Oh well, I'm sure that'll loosen up. I know what we're going to do, people. I'm going to try and track back there with my leg, like that, so you guys can see. Like that. Is that alright? Because my next door neighbour Alan, we've got the brush. Give it a good spray. Give it a look, move round. Hiya, Alan. You are? Cleaning, adjusting. Just making sure it's right, Alan. Huh? Yeah, I know, the other one kept, the other one cut out, mate. Yeah, kept cutting out on the fuel pump. No, this was a 350, Alan. Yeah. I went back to the 350 engine because... Huh? Yeah. I went back to that engine just as a slightly different style of bike, mate. Back to the old school one. A little bit. The other one was the other bike, Alan, was more of a cruiser type thing. But with the, yeah, Royal Enfield are lovely, mate. No, she's about 5-6 months old. She's 2022, so November was 2022 she was sold. It's always funny, guys, how the neighbours, right, you got these old guys here, and they remember the days of the 1950s when they was riding bikes. And this is one of the things I love about this little bike. It takes them back to their youth. They look at this bike and it takes them back to their youth. Bless him. Thank you, Alan. You always did like Royal Enfields? My granddad had one to start with, mate. Yep. In fact, guys, that is the fucking real reason why I actually own a Royal Enfield. It is to remember my grandfather by it, because that was he used to have the Meteor 700cc back in the 1950s. So there you go. And we're out. Alright, motorcycle cleaner. No more chain cleaner. Oh well, got someone to brush. I'll have to order a can. We'll just run out with that one. Give it a good clean. You spend hours on your bike doing this sort of stuff. Now, here's the good bit, people. Now, we're just going to get this chain loop, and I'm going to spray the inside of the chain. That'll do. So I've got about that sort of amount all the way around it on the inside of the chain. You can see it all moving around real slowly. I'll go slow with it. And that should be good for another 500 odd miles. There's a tight spot, there's a loose spot. Big spot. Back to another tight spot, and there's a loose spot again. So she's got a couple of tight spots on this chain. I think I'm gonna have to change it soon. Right. See, us YouTubers do get our hands dirty sometimes. Right, that's how I do my chain. Bye bye for now, people.